Hey, good afternoon all. How's everyone? Are they well sick? So we'll just do a bit of building for a change. So we're doing this kit today. Building for a change. Oh, I need to sign that off, haven't I? There we go. So that's what we're building today. Hi Lee, how are you? Keep forgetting it's the wrong screen now. Hi there, Andy. So I thought I'd try and get this built today. It's a kit from Dapple, and that's the kit we got. There's church. We've got some graves and stuff coming as well, but they're not going to be here till next week. Just the gravestone heads, which will give me enough time to figure out where I'm going to put all this in relation to the layout. Hi there, Artie. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Okay. Oh, that's weird. That's the one. How is everyone today then? A bit rainy. Yeah. Yeah, it's not the best weather today. Right. Let's see. Hopefully that one. East Coast, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Let's try and get these four walls in, and then I can sort out getting onto the side of here then. So that's not a bad little church, to be fair. We spent the last hour sort of putting it all together. So just finishing off really with just the entranceway. Hopefully that will sit just like that. Happy days. So what's everyone been up to then? Anything good? Multitasking, okay, making a snack. Can't wait. I'll sit there for a bit. Let's just check to see who's in the chat. So we've got Lee, Hot Dog Andy, Wilsek, we've got Artie from Australia, we've got Signal Cabin, Wilsek Scenics. Cool. Anyways. Mystic, how are we doing? Yeah, it's not bad, is it? Not bad. Pretty good. So this is one of my birthday presents from the missus, so I can put onto this layout. So I built obviously most of it this morning, just finishing off the external bits, a bit of the drains, and then once that's all dry, got to try and figure out a way as to what I'm going to paint this. So the wall, it's rather it being brick, it's actually stone. And it's mottled as well, so there'll be a good way of putting like a base colour on this, and then using maybe a dark dirt wash put over it and wipe it down a bit. It'll go into all the nooks and crannies. That's my idea anyway. Whether that's going to work or not, I don't know. We'll see. Actually, it's not too bad. If not gable at the top, helps a bit shitty. There's a bit of crap on it. Let's have a look, see if we can get this fitted. Yeah, that should fit all right in there. Let's do it this way. Just bear with me while I just get this last bit on. Hi Featherton, how are you? Valley's 56, welcome. We've got another 9. So while you're all in the room then guys, I just want to obviously just reiterate what I said on my short video the other day, and that's just a big thank you for those that continue to just be a subscribed member and keeping up to the channel updates. That's much appreciated. It's got me to me 500 subscriber mark, which is all good. I have no idea what that means in regards to YouTube, but we'll just keep struggling on, I think, and we'll go from there. Happy days. Who's that? Just put their couplings on. Artie, just finished checking the couplings on the trains. I'm going to be running. Cool. And we have Lee in the basement. Hang on, let's bring him in. There we go. You're gonna screw me up now. I've got my headphones in. Where's the sound coming from?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. Do you know what I'd do with that building? Go for a light wash with the airbrush underneath first. Base coat it with the airbrush. Then do a
now.
over it. I've got a new airbrush.
Say that, sorry.
Go for a light colour under with the airbrush, lightly acrylic. It's one where you your acrylic idea. Go for bare umber. Go for a do some mixing with the acrylics and just try and test with it. This is going to be an interesting one for your airbrush with the acrylics.
Yeah, I'll have to get some fitters and stuff first. I haven't quite got that yet. Yeah, that's going to cover that up.
Yeah, I've bought a new airbrush.
All right. Hey. Are you getting into the roll of it now, yeah?
Yeah, I'm getting the compressor next week. It has been shown on a live stream.
Yeah.
Boxing, I'll probably get it. Even though I'm not on the bench. Well, I am on the bench, but the camera is. There we go.
Yeah, I get you. Oh, yeah. Oh, very nice.
Yeah, but it's not just the jar, it's the pot as well. It's got the pot and the glass jar.
All right, yeah, cool.
I'm quite happy with it. Especially Amazon wanted near enough close to 60 quid for this.
All right, okay, yeah.
Well, it was 50 quid. I found it for 30 on T-Mac.
Oh, happy days, then, isn't it? Can't mess with that.
And it's got 2 mil. It's got 2 mil. Needles has it got here? 2 mil. What's the other one? 2 mil and 5 mil, and a 3 mil in it.
Okay. All right, Brian. See you again.
See you again, bro.
So who was it? I was just trying to catch up on some of that. Let me just go to
It's the same top as Dennis and Menace wears sneaky shirt. If anyone's saying it's a Dennis and Menace t-shirt, can I have a Menace as Jackie says?
So Mystic, you had was that 4 cars that came off the layout. No damage. That's good. Was that down to couplings?
I don't think I could get very far with a scalpel with no blade in it, can I?
There it is. Hello, Sparky. Welcome to the channel. How are you?
Hello, Sparky. I'm definitely cutting it fine with that slate mine.
Oh yeah.
Put it this way, I've still got quite a bit to do with it. I will do it. I'll get it finished.
Yeah, of course you will. It's not a competition, is it? It's not a rush game.
No, it'll be finished. I'll have it up to what I want it up to for showing it. I'm not interested in winning it. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. Where have you know when you've had a tidy up of your workbench?
Yeah.
I've had a complete tidy up. I'm sorting everything out, and I've moved stuff.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Wheels came off and a couple of trucks, ladders, etc. Oh, right, okay. So no big damage then, Mystic. That's a relief.
Well, I just done two new intros for the live stream.
All right. Who are they for then?
Me in your live stream. I'm always changing me intros. And the pictures I've used are my pictures, but their pictures are making tracks. 3 at Chester Cathedral.
All right, yeah. Yeah, how did that visit go? All right.
Yeah,
some crosses there.
I went back. I went once, and I got 5 videos. I've still got.
Yeah.
I went back again. Only meant to have gone to go and pick up the new edition. New layout. I've got the Flying Scotsman now. And I went there, and Hornby and Rapido were, and not a Pure Scale were there.
All right, okay.
And have a guess who was there? Richard, New Junction.
So
I got to meet Richard. I was having a nice conversation with Richard, to be honest.
That's all good then.
Yeah, I was having a good conversation, talking to him, and I record on my phone because I've got new mics recording on my phone. Highly recommend these mics if you're going to record. Where are they? I've tidied my bench. I've tidied up. Highly recommend these if you're recording with your phone. Those mics.
Yeah.
To anyone.
That wrong place.
They are brilliant little mic. Lavy mic.
All right.
You can get.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, you can get them for the Android and the iPhone. And I've had no issues with them. They are brilliant little mics. I got them off Timo and no issues. I brought out the video I'd done of doing the windows on me. Let me get it. Let me get it. The windows and nets, the curtains.
Oh yeah. Nice.
I'm actually looking at. I'm looking at I'm looking at a camera arm now for my phone to go over my head when I'm recording on the workbench. It'll come in handy from the loft layout as well because I've got video footage I need to edit from that as well.
Yeah.
I've been putting track down in the loft, but there's a lot of work to do up there. But
Andy's gonna make some tea. Okie dokie, no worries. Think that sunny single cabin. Think I'll go out getting sunny here in Dublin and see you later. Yeah, no worries, mate. Make the most of it. I'd say definitely.
Single cabin's island, isn't it?
Well, it's also it's bank holiday, isn't it? You know, not everyone wants to sort of stay in and do stuff.
Timber has just brought a video out of myself making tracks, some good footage. Timber Surf, if you're not subscribed to Timber Surf, you should know Timber. He's just done a nice video of making tracks 3. I've got a little bit of video still to come out. I've got 1 month, and then I've got to edit a little bit more videos. I've got the Danny Ivor Junction has already seen the footage of the video that I've got coming out, and it's the mana class for a Cura scale.
All right.
I actually had the privilege of it. Oh, it's a lovely train. You can hear the puffing. Oh, could to see Loco, you can hear sounds. It is nice. But I seen it in not even in its proper colours. I seen it and it just was there. And I seen the all the new Pure style stuff that was coming out.
Yeah.
I ended up. I was only meant to go and pick the Flying Scotsman up. I ended up staying there all day. It was an excuse. I'm going back there next Thursday as well.
All right.
I'll meet up with a friend that's going next week. So going back again an excuse because the way I look at it next Thursday is it finishes the back day. But it's not even a Sunday. The third. So it just making on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Because of church having church there. But I tell you now, I can't wait to see it all 3 put together. All 3 layouts, 1, 2, and 3 put together at Milton Keynes. I can't wait. I was planning going, but it's just not going to happen.
Yeah. All right, Artie, no worries. Thanks for popping in, mate.
It's not on my bucket. No problem, Artie. Take it easy. Right, I've got to move some. I've got to make some. This is why I'm trying
to get these.
Make some room. Make some room on that for what player. Who wants to see the slate mine? Well, it's a coal mine, actually.
I'm going to put these off. The moulding is just ever so slightly out.
There we go. On slate mine.
Oh, yeah.
I love doing scenery. Let me. I love these hedges. They're my hedges are made. You know, the ones out the scarring pads.
Oh yeah.
They are brilliant as hedgerow.
I'll just get these 2 little bits centered on it because it seems to be a.
What have I done? Because you've had a sort out. I've had a complete and utter sort out. I found the other remote. What's that one?
There we go.
It does, and it's got the knock switch on it. Now, I'm talking to myself. I've got. I don't know if anyone knows that those remotes, the Bluetooth, the touch remotes, and you can use them for your camera on your phone for ICO remotes.
Oh, right, okay.
They're ideal to interlink your phone. When it's on a selfie stick, you can operate it without touching the phone. Right. I've just found I've got 2 of them, but one of them are busty on and off switch, so we have to get a scalpel blade and put it in. But I've just found my spare one that I had 2 of. But you can never have 2 minutes. Where have I put these? Yoo-hoo. I'm looking at the place in the Yoo-hoo glow.
Yeah, that's just ever so slightly different.
Did you just
saying the packaging. Sorry, mate, what was that?
Did you get all those those trains running you were working on?
Yeah, I had the 5 working. I'm still waiting on the tender for the 9F because that needs. There's nothing I can do with what he's left us. He needs a complete new tender and motor. They're about 34 quid at the moment on eBay, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit because I needed to get some IPA, some switches, and the dome lights because I want to finish off doing the lights in that large T&D building.
Oh yeah. Leave it with me over the. Is it the back tender you're after?
For the 9F, yeah.
Yeah, is it got to be a complete the wheels and everything?
Yeah, it has to be complete, mate. Yeah, because whatever he's done to this is complete hash.
Yeah, leave it with me. I'll email you. Just to know, I'm going to my model shop. That's all I can say. I'm going to my model shop, and I'll have a word with the model shop I'm going to. Because I've got to have a conversation with them. That's all I'm saying. But in time, you'll hear news coming.
Mm-hmm.
You'll hear news it's coming. I could have
okay.
I could have something good coming to the channel. I'm in speaking. All I'm gonna say is I'm in speaking terms with the model shop.
Yeah.
To try and do some reviews of stuff, but it's still sketchy at the moment. It's still work in progress.
Yeah.
That's why
fine.
That's why I'm trying to up my game with the. I'm coming off the plastic kit. We can't thank the last plastic kit for a bit. I'm going back to my roots where my layout lies. That's where I was on YouTube, and that's what I'm going back to.
Oh, yeah.
You'll like what I've. Oh, where have I put it? It's not here. Ah, there it is. Okay, because that's
I can't hear anything. It's that one, isn't it?
I've made my own coal.
Oh, right, okay.
Do you know what it's out
Awesome.
of?
Your garden, I expect.
No.
What's that?
Barbecue briquette.
Oh, I get you, yeah. You just smashed it all up.
Yeah, and I tell you now, it goes a lot finer. You root through that, look how fine you can get it.
Yeah.
It is brilliant, and it looks good on the track. I've got it here, and everything.
Awesome.
Hey, why buy coal when you can make it at the moment?
Well, exactly that, isn't
it? I'm actually going to be. There's going to be a lot of new contents coming out, even how to make your own scenery scatter.
Cool.
All you need is a blender and the content that goes into the blender. It's easy. Yeah, well, it's not getting a cheap hobby no more, is it?
Well, no, it's not, is it? Yeah, exactly that.
It's not getting a cheap hobby for us all. We're all having issues constantly, everything. But yeah, I was off the internet for 3 days. I had a major incident with the internet. Basically, is it still on my bench here? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You have the.
So,
that end there was the culprit for me having internet issues.
Oh, okay.
Where the coax comes in, that was hanging on by a thread. It's meant to be properly trimmed. It wasn't. It was hanging on by a thread. The engineer come out. They lost the internet. I was getting booted constantly, as everyone knows. I was having issues. That was my problem.
Yeah.
That's been repaired. I've got no internet issues now. I've got for a bet. I'm using gone off away from Chrome, and I'm using what am I using? Edge as my search engine, and I've got no Edge is a brilliant search. The only problem you've got with Edge when you open it and you watch a live stream, you get the chat's underneath. So I've had to try something different. So to watch a live stream, I'm using Avast. You know the Avast. Avast have got the.
Right.
You've got a search engine as well, Avast search engine, and I'm using that for streaming and coming up on panels. I'm using Edge, and I have no issues. I had no issues at all. It's all looking good.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you now, if for anyone, I've said it on my channel, if anyone's heard of the selling site Timo,
yeah, I've heard of them.
Their scenery stuff is decent. I've got a lot of their scenery stuff lately, and they're decent.
I'm just putting a bit of colour on the inside of these walls because I'm eventually going to put a bit of lighting inside this church. So I don't want any light bleed coming through. So I'm just going to give this a bit of a base coat with some burnt umber.
Yeah, burnt umber's the good. There's look at this scatter.
Oh yeah.
That comes from Timo, and I'll tell you now, it is decent scatter. And there's another one.
Yeah, that's not bad, is it?
No,
right.
It's not bright, best priced as well. It's no more than £1.
Well, you can't knock that, can you, I suppose?
No. And I've got that as well. You know, the lynching.
Oh yeah.
Comes the
yeah, I need to get some of that, to be fair.
Look on it. Go and have a look on it, Dave.
We'll do later on. I'll have a butchers and see what they got.
Because they're not even UK. They're UK based. They're not. I got my airbrush from there, and it gave me a date. It come 3 days early from the date it gave me.
All right.
But yeah, I'm just watching the time. I've got to go and put minted lamb chops in.
Yeah, I'm on a bit of a time limit today. I've got a few people coming around at I don't know, 4, I think, 4:30. Have a few beers and whatnot. A bit of a catch up.
Oh God.
Which is code basically for getting absolutely blottoed.
Yeah. I thought you'd done that on the wedding.
Oh yeah, I've done that. That's the wedding. It was my birthday on Friday, so we're having a bit of a shindig in a couple of hours' time.
Okay, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah, we couldn't. A few people are sort of like they got kids and stuff, so they're sort of like get babysitter sorted and everything.
Yeah.
It's bank holiday, isn't it? So at least if I won't wake up tomorrow. Or if I do wake up tomorrow, at least I won't have a worry about going straight to work.
No.
Excuse me.
Bank holiday.
Absolutely.
Bank holiday.
Yeah, I've been watching that making tracks. So I've been looking at his the Railcam feeds. It's a really good layout.
Do you not watch Dave's YouTube channel, one of the ones that runs it.
Well, there's that Railcam one that I've been watching because they've got it from the fixed feed, don't they?
Yeah, that's Railcam. No, there's actually. Come on, phone. No, there's an actual Megapoint controllers.
Oh yeah.
That is Dave, one of the ones that helped. He does all the sound and he's involved with all the switching and everything of it. He puts a lot of videos out on there. I've actually met Dave from Megapoint. They just put a video out 47 minutes ago, Megapoint. I haven't got YouTube open, otherwise I would have put a link in for what he's put up. I'm gonna I'll see if I can.
Yeah.
But yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot of decent videos going out on making tracks. So if you just type in making tracks, there's a load.
Yeah.
What have you done, Dave?
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Right, so that's the inside done. I'll let that dry off now. Just take all the crap off the windows so it doesn't sort
These
of...
are the hedges I got off Timo as well. Wait till you see these.
I might need to get some filler at some point as well. There's a couple of little gaps. I'll get some filler sorted out on them.
Do you know the best filler ever? I don't know if you don't use Tamiya Extra Thin, do you?
No, not at the moment.
You can make your own filler with Tamiya Extra Thin. Plastic screws. It's a bottle of for plastic kits, and the screws off it doesn't vary what colour the model is. Use grey if it's grey. It makes grey filler. Put it into your Tamiya Extra Thin. It melts, and you end up with a go of Tamiya Thin. It ends up being a go. The ideal filler.
All right.
I watched it on YouTube. I found it on YouTube by pure accident. But I do like these hedges that I was just showing. I don't know if you've seen them, Dave.
Yeah, I've seen them, mate. Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Yeah, they're good little hedges. There's a lot of scenery stuff out there. To be honest, I'm liking how what stuff
See
there.
it on this.
That is good.
Getting there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just tried to. Can't really see the door. There you go. So I basically just put a bit of an umber on that door.
Yeah.
To a shadow on it, to be fair.
Are you going to put? Have you seen my church? Mine is the cardboard one. I've got the doorway lit up.
I can't remember. Might have done. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I've got the doorway. The church doorway lights up. Lost one that completely lights up, but this one just the doorway does. Put a little light in your doorway. It'll light your doorway up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I've got quite a few windows on this one, and they've got the perspex to go in, but probably put two in there.
Yeah.
But I'm going to use the
little.
I'm going to use the micro LED ones.
Yes, Yeah.
Like they're tiny, and then obviously I would joint it down with a resistor as well. And then just inside here, where that door is, the arches areas, I'd probably put one in there.
Yeah. Well,
So
Timo do all those bulbs, and I've actually it's under there. They haven't moved it yet. I'm still having source out with new shelving in this room. But I need storage. I'm trying to get it all right. But Timo, I've got some LEDs from Timo, the ones you're on about, and I've had no issues with them. We do coloured ones as well.
yeah,
Red, green, and they are decent. Some of them, though, have got fiddly wires, little tiny wires.
yeah, I've got some of those. Well, those ones that are on top of my TMD shed by the doors, they're micro LEDs. So the wiring's it's thinner than your hair. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's difficult to wire in.
It is. I've got a load of heat shrink. And another thing I got, I'll have to leave the soldering line out of it. I got a soldering station. There we go. A soldering station with helping hands on it. And it's got a light on it and everything. The magnifying glass.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good, isn't it?
That comes from Timo.
Yeah.
That I quite like. It's got a light on it and everything. It's got the helping hand built into it. Soldering iron. My soldering iron. I've only just sorted out a plug for my soldering iron. I was always having to run it to a different plug. I've got a plug right by my layout where I need it now by my workstation.
Yeah.
But yeah, that church looks well. You've done well with that, Dave.
That'll be okay. Yeah. I'll pick up some paints. I mean, I've got some left. Some of them are dried out, mind, but I'll have to go through and I'll see what I can get. Maybe like a sandstone or a mixture sort of thing. I haven't made a decision yet. I'm just using what I've got here at the moment. But
yeah, well,
moving forward, I'll have to get some decent stuff.
Now, after Telford in November, Outlaw Paints hits the UK.
All right.
Outlaw
They're new
Paints.
sellers, are
they? They're basically Australian, and they've got rail colours. But Spreebox is going to be a stockist of them. At the moment, you can only order them off him because he hasn't got them. The order has come in. Oh, bear with me.
Oops, excuse me. Yeah. Let's switch this around. I don't know how long that's going to sit there, but never mind. So what's everyone else up to then? Doing anything good? Where is it's got some, where's the cable?
God.
So I had a bit of fun yesterday. So
why?
you know, well on my 500 video the other day. I mentioned that my main laptop was playing up. It was shutting down. So it was overheating. So I got some new CPU paste and went about stripping this big thing down yesterday. Stripped it all down, cleaned it all up, put the paste on, put everything back on, and the display wouldn't work.
Oh no!
I was like, oh, crikey, what have we done here? So it took me probably the best part of an hour and a half, and I must have stripped it down twice again just to find out it was a loose ribbon, the old data cables. It was one of those that just hadn't been quite properly seated into the little catchments on the motherboard. So that was an interesting experience yesterday, trying to find that out and get it all repaired and everything. Bucky Junction, good evening, how are you?
Hello, Sean.
Yeah, so luckily I managed to get the laptop up and running late last night, which is a bonus, because if it hadn't have worked, I wouldn't have been able to use Railmaster, because it's only registered to this laptop.
That's not bad.
No. I mean, I have had it, I think we worked it out last night. I think around about 19 years now we've had this laptop.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's working. I've had it up here. It's been all updated. And it's been sat on here for a good couple of hours now, and no issues with it whatsoever.
This is gonna look weird. I'm using the hedges I've just bought. Oh, you can bend them. You can bend them. I wish I could use the bloody. I wish I could use the hot glue gun.
All right.
Look at that for a monstrous of a hot glue gun.
Jesus, this is a bit over the top, isn't it?
Cordless one, but I've always got the cheap ones, and I broke about 20 of them.
Oh right, okay.
So I went for that one, and it's brilliant. The only downside, the glue sticks it takes are massive.
Yeah.
And they're not cheap. Surface to require to find, if I can find them,
The Hobbycraft not having.
no, they haven't. I went Hobbycraft, and they didn't have them.
Yeah, that's pants. Hi Ivo, how are you doing?
Hi Ivo. I love using Yuho. It's a brilliant glue for scenery. The only downside with it is the stringiness of it.
Yeah. Happy days.
You're pressing them down as well. I'm pressing them down and they're bouncing back up. So that's good. So that means you can put weight on them.
Yeah.
To hold them into shape because I've curved them.
That's good stuff.
What you want would they have?
Yeah, it's each their own. Isn't it?
Yeah. Well, this is
What glues and stuff you use.
Anyway. This is what I'm working on later. I've had a big change round though with what I'm subscribed to. I've had a sort out. And there's certain stuff I'm not watching no more when I first started. I thought, come away from. You can't watch a lot of stuff. Hey, Ivan. He's been into my stream. But I done an off the cuff one yesterday.
So I'm just trying to figure out where to put this church. So I was thinking, get this up. Does that show? That's it falling down. Probably that top part of the corner, right over there, right in the corner. Probably use that because apart from the two rails at the back end, there's nothing else really I could put in there.
Are you going to make a proper graveyard?
Yeah, I've got some gravestones or grave headstones coming as well. Just that they're all a different order, so they'll take a week to arrive.
I'll give you. Are you going to make proper scenery of the graveyard as well? Do it all scenic?
Yeah, it'll be a proper like church sort of yard sort of thing. Probably grass and all that sort of stuff, and some trees and stuff eventually.
Yeah. Oh, well, I've just done some trees. I bought some cheap trees that were more brown. I've just put a load of colour into them.
Let's move this over there for a minute. So what I was thinking, where is that from? It's over there. Is see how far this stretches. Okay.
There's all my trees. I've just been working on. These are the ones I've just done.
Oh yeah, I've seen. Yeah.
This.
Nice.
And now I'm catapulting them. That was actually green, but I've toned it down to put it in this diorama.
Yeah. So, we've got to catch up. There we go. So literally where those two tunnels are then, there's not an awful lot of space in the corner. But that's my idea is basically I put that tunnel across to here and then that raised bit then be the church area.
Yeah, that sounds a good idea.
That's a good one. Check this one out. Like that. An opening grave or a vampire in the graveyard. That's awesome.
Grim Reaper's going on my grave. If anyone knows my original layout, the loft layout, I've got a church. I'm going to get a Grim Reaper. And I'm a Grim Reaper standing in the gateway. I've just decided.
Brilliant. No, I like that idea. Yeah, I'll probably sort something out. It's only a tiny area of mine, so it's going to be...
Do you know what else you can do? If anyone watches Alan Dragon Junction, where he had the where he had that the woman,
Possibly.
The woman topless.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, on Alan Junction. Have you seen his latest update?
Probably not. No, I will get around to it at some point.
Yeah. Oh, he's got. Well, you remember his big DMU train shed, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's changed it. That's all I'm saying. And you want to go and have a look at it. The new shed he's got. He's put a lot of work into his he's doing it. Putting a lot of work into it, like we all do. I've neglected it for months. I've neglected all my layouts for months. I need to get me. Jackie's giving me a kick of me thingy and said to me, I need to get it sorted.
Yeah.
It is though. Okay.
Well, now the winter months are going to start coming upon us in the next couple of weeks at least. There won't be any more heat issues in here, a bit of luck. I can start laying down some more cork and ballast and stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what I've got one more outbound, the new airbrush. I've got the new compressor I've got to get. Then I can start looking at more stuff for the loft. Once I've got the new compressor, that happens on the 14th. Because don't be proud. I can still run that airbrush that I've just bought on that way I was running the other one on that little cylinder. But I'm looking at a proper airbrush compressor.
Yeah. Not bad. I've got one here. I think I paid. Oh God. I think they paid about 60 quid for it. I think possibly a £1. But...
Yeah. The ones I'm looking at, the kits I'm looking at on Amazon, come with an airbrush. I don't want it coming with an airbrush, but I've got the airbrush.
Yeah.
Well, I've found one, so that one I'm going to go for. But eventually, I have got one, but I've just got to convince Jackie to let me bring it in the house. But it's my hobby room anyway, so she's going to let me. It'll happen anyway.
Yeah.
It'll happen. I've got an actual one I used to use when I used to do car mechanics and all that. I've got me original one from that. And I've been watching a lot of stuff online for it. I actually can't use it for the airbrush, but I've got to change the regulator on it.
Okay, yeah.
So I found the regulator. It's only 11 quid to change the regulator for this different size pipe and everything. So and all you do is leave the regulators that are already on there. Well, I've just put this other one as an add-on. So I may look into that. So I may get this compressor to put me off. Then I'm going to get this big one. But what I may do is I may make a cupboard where it'll go in the cupboard. And the cupboard will be sound deadened. And I can shut the door on it. And you hopefully won't hear it.
Yeah. No, good, mate. Good.
Yeah. Because I've got to think of my neighbours. I've got an old couple one side of me, an empty house at the moment the other side. Well, you still got to think of them all. I love my little place. You don't have anyone next to you?
Well, we're the end house, so we've only got a young lass that lives next door to us. But to be fair, she's out of the house most of the time anyway. But obviously, because up in the attic, she doesn't tend to hear this sort of stuff. So
yeah. It
only seems to be the older people that are a lot older that seem to have an acute hearing. They can hear everything. How does that work?
You're going to laugh at this one. I'm actually with the loft layout. One room is going DCC.
All right, okay.
One is because of the fiddle yard that's going to be on it. I want to make it DCC with the fiddle yard, but the fiddle yard will all the plugs are going to be done manually. I'm going to have them I operate the points. Yeah, there's going to be about 7 points, 7 or 8. I haven't decided on which way the fiddle yard's going yet. It's a big area. It's going to be an industry area.
Yeah.
I've got ideas on paper. It's just putting them into situ.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I've still got this dilemma of trying to get a next level sorted out or a fiddle yard underneath. And there's only really one point of access I can do it, and that's behind the actual station area.
It's how you're going to get there. It's how you're going to get there, though, for if you have issues.
I could still get under there at the moment. So that's me getting access to it's not really a problem. It's just getting, I think, in my head, the layout, how I'm going to take the offshoot from. Do I need to install a helix or not? And I'd rather not go down that route. Or if I do, maybe just one complete helix.
Yeah,
just one level.
I know someone that's got. We know 2 people that's got helixes. You've got the Growler. You've got Ewid, and you've got Mike at Covington Junction.
Yeah. I see Chadwick, Charlie from Chadwick Station. Oh, I can't remember what his site's called now.
Yeah, Charlie at Chadwick.
Yeah. I mean that's amazing. If you've got all the money in the world, you can get all that cut and assembled and everything else. It's brilliant, but I'm not doing that.
That helix he's got. I'm annoyed, to be honest. I wish I was going Milton Keynes, but I know for a fact, Charlie from Chadwick is going to be there.
Yeah.
I was annoyed. I think Alan Dragon Junction went to see Making Tracks. I would have loved to have met Alan Dragon Junction.
Yeah.
I should have met Sean. The day I went to Making Tracks, I should have met Sean. But it didn't happen because he had family commitments. His son fell off his push bike or something. And family comes first before pleasure and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know yourself. I need to finish that super quick kit. Have you ever built any super quick kits, Dave?
No, I can't say that, to be fair.
Compared to the Metcalf kit, there's a lot of reinforcing.
Really?
You're putting extra card in yourself as well.
Oh, right, okay. No, that's not for me, I'm afraid.
I've enjoyed doing it. I've got 2 more to do. But I wouldn't have them if it wasn't for Danny. Ivor Junction. He said,
yeah.
And Ryan is what has given me the boost to get back on the train. Because I was just at a loose end. I was just doing whatever I could do. And since I got that, I've just been working on that and working on this. And I need to get update video done. That needs filming. I've got a load of filming to do of. I mean, if I can put it there. Good guy. You can see that field. I've got to do the fence around that field.
All right, yeah.
You can see the fence there. I've got to do it all. That is a sneak peek of my fence I've got to work on. I just lost my mojo for a bit. I lost my mojo for a bit with it. I just couldn't be bothered, and now I've got I know what direction I'm going in. I've got it back again.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, good. Oh, good stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to jump off anyway because I need to try and get some stuff done. I need to go and put oven on.
No, that's fine, mate. No worries.
I need to go and make myself another drink. My cup's empty. I'm just looking at my cup and it's empty. My coffee cup's empty. That's not good. I need it full.
It's too early.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'll probably do a bit of. I'll stay on for a bit more. I'll probably put a few more trains on, just do a running session.
Yeah, end it with a running session. That's the way to do it. I've got to sort out the shelf for the other. I don't know if I can get this now. Let's see if I can get the camera. You can see there's my shelf with all my locos on. I need to sort that shelf. It looks a bomb fit it. You can see the new edition of the Scotsman.
Yeah.
That was a steal, to be honest. What price I paid for that Scotsman was a steal.
Yeah.
60.
You probably know that virtually everyone has got a Scotsman. There's probably very little people that do not have a Scotsman on their layout.
Yeah, well, I'm not dirty diesels, am I? I don't like the dirty diesels. I'm all steam era. Yeah, I've got an Intercity. And I've got a Blue Pullman. When I find the most, I found a complete one on eBay. I'm trying to get
right.
Because the bogey. Oh, remember that motor you sent me?
Yes.
Yeah. I've used the cogs as a donor for still from Intercity. But I'm going to put a CD motor on it when I needed the cogs. So basically, I'm still using the stuff off it, but the motor, it was going to cut, because it mounted the different way, it was making it too hard for me how to convert it. So
right.
I thought the easiest way was the cogs were all the same on the 125 engine, you know, the way they mount.
Yeah.
So
I
took all the cogs, so it's still go and get a train running. Because all the cogs are the same. Because all the cogs on the other one was raw. That's why I asked got that motor off you. But I'll be doing a video on that. I've got content there, but it's filming it. Let's just get this film. Let's get the time to do it. But thank you for letting me come up, Dave.
No, that's okay, mate. No problem.
And I'll see you next Sunday.
Yep. Yeah, that'll be it.
I'll be in the chat anyway for a bit, mate. Anyway, so you take it easy. See you all again. I'm there, Hot Dog. And don't forget, I am live at 5 with open panel. I have got a couple of victims on the that'll probably be joining me. But thank you all for having me, Dave, and I'll see you again.
Oh, mate, no worries. Just dropping in.
Bye.
See you later. So I've only got the V200 and the BR28 instead. All right, okay. It's comparable to the Scotsman. Happy days. Yeah, I don't think there's many people that don't have a Scotsman, to be fair. Or Tornado, or the Mallard. There seem to be like the three big names, don't there, for steam. So what I'll do, I'll leave the camera on just to give you a bit of a running session, really. While I do, or attempt to do a little bit of cleaning up. And maybe get another beer. It's a bit warm in here. What shall we do about this? Actually. Not too sure. Hi there, Plumber. How are you? Thanks for joining in. I'm just leaving this as a bit of a running session at the moment while I'm attempting to try and clean up a few areas. Let's have a look. Mm-hmm. 56. I'll just put those on now. Let's see. So this is the newest edition. Just built the other day today. That's a Dapol kit. There's the number there if anyone's interested. Didn't take long to do. I just finished off a few bits and pieces, and this will probably go over to the corner. I'm just waiting for some other bits to come along, and I'll need to find what paints I can use to start to paint the exterior and stuff. But yeah, overall looks pretty good. The base model, not bad. So a good little addition to the layout, hopefully around here, or I'd say that pretty much at the back end. I suppose in a way it's going to have to force me now to make a decision about this pipe. We have been saying for months and months whether to drop it down, put it the other side, and then maybe put some scenery along here. That might still be a possibility. So instead of putting this right in the corner, if I can put some stuff onto here, and I may put the church over there, and have a little graveyard or something up there. Not too bad. Yeah, probably over there somewhere. Oops. So just put a copy at the link again. If anyone's wanting to pop in, have a chat, do so. Just click on the link. By all means, you're more than welcome. So yes, I think that would be a good addition. Let's have a look, see what paints I've got. I have no idea whether I have to buy some or not for this. Come to the thinners. What's that one? That looks interesting. Possibly that one. I don't know what. Let's look at me in the paint stash. No, that's okay. It's no problem. I mean, what colour church's stonework is usually? Is it sand sort of colour? Sometimes you can get granite, can't you, I suppose? I don't really think. That one might be. I've got a sneaky suspicion that's going to be empty, though. It feels empty. Let me find something to open it up with. Yeah. Okay, check that away then. That's empty. Making breakfast. Nice. Is that cooked breakfast you're having? Everyone loves a cooked breakfast. Yeah. I don't quite like the look of this. I'm not too sure this is going to be a decent colour or not. Sausage, egg, cheese, and a croissant. Oh, hello. On a croissant, eh? Check you. That's awesome. That does sound actually quite nice. Yeah, I think that's a little bit too right. Let's see if I can mix it in a little bit. Not convinced. I think that might be just a little bit too bright. Might be okay for a first coat, maybe. Yeah, do that as a first coat. Now, do a little bit of research and get some paint online, and then we can go from there. It's a bit watery, this paint, so it's not too bad. Let me see if I can put my camera back to where I had it earlier on. There we go. So what I'm using is Humbrol 148. And what I've done is I've added in just a little bit of matte black, just to tone it down just ever so slightly. And even though it's still a little bit bright, I'm going to use it as a base colour. And then what I'm going to do is find a better colour and then use my spray gun. And then basically try and blend in a bit of weathering onto it. I think that might do it some trick then. Because it's obviously cobbled as well, it's all proper stone rather than the brick. I do a little bit of dirty wash on here as well. It'll actually seep into the actual pattern, give that distressed or weathered sort of feel to it. We'll have to wait and see. It's all trial and error because I haven't done this sort of particular thing before on a building anyway. So we shall see how we get on. Add some weather in it to look. Yeah, there's a black wash to bring out. Yeah, could do. Yeah, definitely. That's my plan anyway. Just to use the smallest amount of either black or dirty, sort of darkish, sort of grey or greenish colour. Not too sure yet. See what I can mix up, and then literally just put it in as a wash, and then wipe most of it off. And hopefully it will sit in all this stonework quite well. And I think on the edge, on this bit of the building here, I'm going to try and put a little bit of hedge scenery or ivy, so it's like creeping up. So I might do that as well. Not too much of this stuff because I don't want to make it thick. And it doesn't really matter if it doesn't get to all the nooks and crannies. That's the whole idea of it. Take some of that off. Probably the wrong way for you guys, isn't it? So, there we go. You can see on there, I don't know if you can show. So it's picking it all out, even with just that base coat. So when you put, I think by the time I put the wash on that, it's going to look really good. I think even with that, where it's not covering it entirely, you still sort of got some of the grey from the actual plastic itself coming through. Just giving it a real nice loose coat. Some of the burnt umber paint was on the inside, was actually on the windowsills on this thing, and it's just been dragged through. And actually, it does just make it a little bit more, I don't know, rough and ready, old, not so clean. I'll try and do a bit more of that actually. Bit of grey there. There we go. And again, I'm just dabbing it on, to be fair, just intentionally leaving a little bit of gap between that grey undercoat and what I'm putting on. So there we go. So at least that's the first coat on. Okay, Andy, no worries. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I think it's a bit of ivy on this. We'll set it off as well once we've done the wash and everything. Right. Close that off. Keep that. 148. That's a good paint thing to have, that, I think. So we'll let that dry. See how that turns out once it's dried. And then we can go from there. Cool. Yeah. So I think that'll look as a first coat. It's not too bad. Obviously, put a bit of burnt umber inside because my intention is to put a couple of lights in here. Just to see how we go. Don't move then. Looks like I might need to re-glue that. Yes, I do. Happy days. Don't think I've got anything for the roof at the moment. Let's have a look. What's that green? Doing that. Yeah, I might have to go buy some paint for the green, I think, for the roof. Yeah, we'll leave that. We'll leave that for now. I'll get some paint ordered in. Yeah, absolutely, East Coast, yeah. That's the whole intention, is basically put some stuff on the sides here and then maybe sort of encroach it onto the roof a bit. On the sides as well. Yeah, hopefully that is the plan. So Yeah, I think that actually. Now it's actually starting to dry. It's not actually a bad colour. But yeah, we'll do some whitewash on that. White, whatever. No grey emulsion from the house walls. No. I don't even think I've got any in this other one here, to be fair. Brandy. Matte 1. What's Matte 1? That's grey primer, isn't it? Grey primer. Need something that more of a slatish colour. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I'll buy some paints. No, we haven't got any grey walls in our house. It was all magnolia, and then we decided to get them changed out. So I don't even have any of that grey paint. We've got grey banisters, but it's a gloss, and it's quite a dark grey. And the skirting boards as well. So that'll be too much for it. That's not. It's not a problem. I'll pick some up. Yeah, no, trust with that. Right then, guys, I think I'm going to call it. So I've got a few guests coming around in a bit, so I need to go get myself showered and changed. Get some tea in before we start doing the old socialising aspect. But thanks for joining in, popping in, see us. Much appreciated. If you'd like to hit the like button, please do so. It all helps with the YouTube stuff, allegedly. And just, yeah, again, a big thank you for those who have subscribed and continue to follow the channel. It's much appreciated with your support. Okay. With that all said then, guys, I shall leave you to it. Have a nice rest of your bank holiday for those that are in the UK. And I'll catch up with you again next Sunday. Okay. Bye for now.